Today we're talking about engineers and architects got to step it up. So I've been doing this like 25 years, and admittedly 95% of it from the actual contractor side of the table. But for the record, I am a professional engineer, so I feel as if I'm qualified to kind of speak on both sides of the table, especially in the last couple years. I've been sitting on the owner side of the table and kind of seeing behind the curtain, if you will. So as far as the design engineer's role and responsibility, it should be number one, yes, to their client, that's true, but number one, it should really be to the good of the project. And I don't think that's happening in a lot of places, and frankly, maybe not the contractor either, or the owner for that matter, but everyone should be working for the good of the project. Get the project done on time, get it done safely, and get it done under budget. Engineers and architects, specifically, beating on them for this particular excerpt that I'm sharing with you is, number one, put the project ahead of yourselves. Designers and professional services providers. Design with a goal of zero RFIs. You ask any contractor, they're always building with a goal of zero accidents. Never heard one time ever a designer say, the buzz phrase of we designed for zero RFIs. There are no payable hours in zero RFIs. I'm just saying. Let's get the drawings finished if you're an engineer or architect. That's critical to the success of the project. Engineers and architects, could you please coordinate the disciplines of your drawings? Get the mechanical guy to talk to the electrical guy who talks to the civil guy, and all these people are under the management of whoever the prime designer may be or the prime architect. I also would say there needs to be a true partner with the contractor, not some of these, hoo-ha Yahoo events where everyone goes out and drinks coffee and, eats donuts or whatever. I'm not sure that necessarily works unless everyone is truly committed to partnering with each other to get the job done on time and under budget. Design professionals could allow fair and equitable change orders. See it all the time where the number one goal of the owner or the engineer is just beat down the contractor. There's nothing wrong with making a little bit of a profit here. The engineers are doing it. The owner is certainly doing it, so it should be fair and equitable anytime a change order comes in. If you're up against the wall and you can't seem to get around obstacles that exist, as I've described earlier, there are certain options contractors have. Number one being don't bid the work. Number two, you can bid the work higher, and generally speaking, you can increase the cost of construction work as a result of poor documents or misbehaving design professionals. But number three, you can always look to the contract documents for relief. It's easy to say, sitting here drinking my coffee at 5:30 in the morning, without, dozer backup alarms going on or whatever you may have it here, but there's always some place in the document which says you can't or you shouldn't, you shall not proceed without a signed change order in hand. Flip that back on the owner or back on the design professional. Hey, I didn't write these documents. You did, and I can't proceed. I want to, but your documents tell me, and your lawyer's going to tell me when we're duking this out, that I can't proceed or shouldn't have proceeded unless I had a change order. So please just do me the favor of following your own contract. I'm sorry. Lastly, my story, and pretty much if you read the article, you've been listening for the last couple minutes, this is my story, and unfortunately most contractors' stories where you've been in this situation, if not once, 1,000 times. But I will say one thing here in closing is that the last year or two of my career, I've had the opportunity to sit on the owner side of the table or the engineering side of the table pre-bid and actually look at the documents, opine as to what's good in the specs or the drawings, and it's been eye-opening for me, and I think I've been able to contribute a lot to improving the actual bidding process and hopefully the construction process, but the industry still has a long way to go. So, work safe, have a great day, catch you on the next one. Thanks.